I found that as you lose weight, it becomes harder and harder to preserve your muscle and strength while losing fat. Today, I'm going to share a little cheat code with you guys that has helped me to continuously lose fat while preserving my muscle and strength. And at the same time, it means you get to eat more food. How great does that sound? So let's get into it. What's up guys, this is Rain Hutchison from Crusader Training Systems, and today we're going to be talking about diet breaks and refeeds. These are two awesome techniques that allow you to eat more food while losing more weight and maintaining more muscle mass. And at the same time, since our bodies try to slow down our metabolism while we're losing weight, this helps revert that so we can eat more as we lose weight. Now, a diet break isn't a complete break from your diet where you can just go out and eat whatever you want. If that was the case, you would probably go on a massive surplus and end up gaining weight, and the diet break would not be effective. What a diet break is every 4 to 8 weeks, you want to set your calories to maintenance. Every 4 to 8 weeks is just a general recommendation, but another way you can do this is by auto-regulating your diet breaks. So every time you have a 2-week weight loss plateau, try implementing a maintenance diet break and then go back to your dieting, and you'd be surprised at the amount of weight you'll be able to lose after that. Now, during a diet break, you may gain weight, you may lose weight, or you may maintain your weight. And if you're maintaining or gaining, don't worry, because you're most likely just going to be gaining back some water, glycogen, and possibly some lost muscle. Now, I know it sounds weird adding calories to lose weight, but researchers have actually found that implementing these diet breaks doesn't slow weight loss. In fact, in a 2018 study, obese men who dieted for 2 weeks then ate at maintenance for 2 weeks lost more body fat and better maintained their metabolism than their counterparts who dieted without diet breaks. Now, diet breaks are a weekly basis, so you would have a diet break for 1 week and then continue your 4 to 8 weeks, possibly less or more if you want to go with the auto-regulated route. But if you also want to implement a diet break into your day-to-day basis over a week, well, that's what refeeds are. Refeeds are also sometimes called carb cycling or macro cycling, and basically what it is where you would set 1 to 3 days to maintenance calories, and then you would balance out the rest of the calories you eat in a week by reducing them. For example, if your maintenance calories are 2,500 a day and you're cutting with 2,000 calories a day and implementing a 2-day refeed, you would eat 2,500 calories a day on your refeed days, which is a 1,000 calorie surplus. And since you have that 1,000 calorie surplus, you would have to reduce your dieting days by 1,000 calories. So you would take 1,000, divide that by 5, and then take that number away from your dieting calories. And that would give you 1,800 calories per day on your dieting days. A study by Campbell B.I. et al. Had 2 groups of resistance trained athletes with the same weekly caloric deficit for 7 weeks. The group with a 2-day refeed preserved more lean mass than the continuous dieting group. So you're probably wondering which days you should set your refeed to. Well, there's a few different ways you can do this. Some people would recommend weekends because you generally eat more on the weekends anyway. Other people would say you could do this every other day. And then there are people who take a more practical standpoint and say that you could implement these on your training days. Now, implementing them on your training days, just because of the extra calories you burn during your training days, isn't really practical, because the amount of calories you burn from training isn't very high compared to what you would be doing outside of training. But it does make sense to implement these refeed days if you train in the evening. But if you train in the morning or the afternoon, you should probably aim to have those refeed days a day before your most important training sessions. This is because glycogen synthesis takes up to 24 hours, so you may not be getting the benefit from this increased caloric intake. So hey guys, if you're thinking about going on a cut, or you're currently on a cut and you're not implementing these strategies, you should probably figure out exactly what your maintenance calories are so you can figure out where to set your diet breaks and your refeed days. And if you haven't done that, go check out my video on calories so you can figure out exactly what your maintenance calories are. But as always guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you learned something from it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in that next one.